Welcome, my fellow lions. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, know that I swear and I say it how it is. No sugar coating. Like Leos, we are the children of the zodiac, so we do say it like it is, like kids do. So, we are doing a love reading for January 2024, or whenever you see this. If you're not new, welcome back. You know I like to start with the memes, which is going to represent your overall energy towards love in the next little while after you watch this, like the next few weeks. So keep in mind, guys, not every Leo is going through the same things. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If there's no messages for you, feel free to check your moon, your rising, your Venus, or cross-watch on your person. Do a little stallion. And let's get into it. Leo. My little lions. Oh, jeez. That's just that these cards are giant and hard to shuffle. Okay. Leo, energy towards love. Okay, well, not feeling the bestest. So, let's see what is up with that. We're going to look at your recent past in love so you can tell if this is your story or not. And, oh, my deck is... my deck? Okay, it's upside down. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Leo, recent past in love. Looks like you. I've been facing a reality. Kind of bored. I don't know if it's about someone in particular or just bored with your love life in general. You know, I feel like you're feeling pretty confident, but maybe kind of bored and lonely a little bit because, you know, it's very similar energy. Look at their faces. It's just like disinterested, bored, not here for it. Like, okay, keep your cup. I don't want it. I don't know. I just feel like you're not interested in your options. Eight of Cups, to me, is about escapism. Like, it's a Pisces card. So it's kind of being a bit in La La Land and escaping reality. And reverse, to me, it's kind of like more facing the reality of things and stop using escapes. So maybe you had a relationship or, you know, you were dating as an escape to not deal with certain things. But I feel like you've put that to rest recently and you're like facing reality, stepping into your power, your energy, and making some moves. But, you know, there's this overall energy of just being fucking bored with it. Maybe bored of your options, maybe bored of where you live. Some of you might want to move. Eight of Wands isn't really a moving card, but in this deck, I always like, it gives me moving vibes because it is about movement. And there's like a house here, and then she's here by herself. So it gives me kind of moving vibes. Okay, so I don't know that there's a particular person here. So it might be a pretty short reading. We're going to see what you can do. Okay, so this is what I'll do. We'll do a reading if it's about a person that you're kind of bored, like the relationship isn't moving, it's not really going anywhere, you don't feel like you're getting what you need. We'll look into this person, and then I'll pull some cards at the end after that portion on what to do if you're just single and bored, how to kind of liven up your love life a little bit. All right? So if it is about a person, what are their intentions? Okay, well, here's the moving card. Three of Wands is my moving card. Okay, 3. Oh, Death. Okay, so if you are dealing with someone well, they're trying to have a bit of a rebirth on this shit. Maybe kind of, I don't know, man. They have some weird intentions. I feel like they're a little confused. While you're bored, they're just confused as to what's going on. Because their intention is like rebirth, but like kind of almost like they're waiting for ships to come in. Maybe they're kind of waiting for you to break up with them. Either like revive the relationship or break up with them. Because 3 of Wands is, yeah, the moving card, but it's also like your ship's coming in. So I feel like they're almost waiting for you to break up with them. If that's the energy you've been giving them, I can't blame them. Is that like, okay, well, she's not into it, or he's not into it. So, you know, Ace of Pentacles is kind of my wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of card. So I feel like maybe there's been not much sex happening. Just a lot of just disinterested vibes. So I feel like they're not really intending on putting much effort forward. They're just kind of waiting for things to kind of die. Like usually that card's not really death, but I feel like they were just kind of like 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're just kind of waiting for you to kind of be done and pull the trigger on this relationship. Let's see what they're actually going to do. I do feel like they're going to end up fighting for it and try and turn things around. They do feel like there's potential for like a lot of stability with you. Like you guys could be a happy couple, happy family. I feel like, you know, 5 of Cups in reverse is my card for like kind of justifications, like justifying shit. Like you're so focused on what you don't have, but you keep kind of making excuses for it. You keep like trying to justify the BS. A little bit of like a victim mentality. So it's like they're not ready to call it quits. They're kind of gonna wait for you to pull the trigger, but at the same time they're gonna try to turn things around. I do feel like they feel like you guys are kind of fated to be together. You know, the Emperor is gonna fight for what they want. So I feel like they are gonna fight for it, but it's kind of low-key misguided, if that makes sense. I don't know, look, if it's just a kind of boring period, then maybe you need to snap out of it and put a little more effort into it, Leos. If it's really just not doing it for you and it's been a long time coming, then just kind of pull the trigger, right, and be done. Put them out of their misery. Because I don't see the point of, like, leading someone on, right? Told you I'm going to tell you how it is, Leo. I'm a triple Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so, but I'm single, and I am personally bored with, like, dating options, so, but yeah, let's see, the most likely outcome, the way things are right now in this current energy, Chariot. All right, those are all fucking amazing cards. So I feel like it's gonna work out how you want it in the end. Like you're gonna get what you want. But I do feel like for most of you, it's gonna be kind of a rekindling. So yeah, maybe put in some more fucking effort. Like you can't expect the other person to do all the work either. If you're bored, you're 50% part of that relationship. So giddy up. Be a bit more determined to get that 10 of Cups to kind of reawaken that passion. Like open up more. Say what you want. Say what you're missing. Like they will give it to you. With like those cards, like they do love you. They do want to be with you. They do want to know why you're bored. They're willing to put in the work, which is kind of rare these days. So, you know, don't be so finicky. I'm a Leo. I know we can be really finicky. We're like in love with a minute and then we're like, we can get bored pretty easily, guys. But sometimes, you know, shit just kind of takes a little dip. But if there's nothing bad that happened, which I'm not really seeing anything bad that happened here. I was just kind of a little boredom. Maybe it is winter, you know. Winter is not the best For us Leos, we thrive in the sun. So I don't know that this person really did anything to, you know, deserve that type of energy from you. So, you know, decide what you want and decide to actually do something about it, because the outcome is really good if you put in a bit of effort and just be honest, be open. You know, Ace of Cups is being open to love, being open and honest with your feelings. So I feel like it's really up to you. And I do feel, straight the fuck up, Leo, like you might regret it if you don't. I'm saying, I don't know that you're gonna find someone that's like really willing to work at it and that's got your back like that. So, yeah, stop self-sabotaging. So, let's see your advice, even though I just gave you my 2 cents on my advice. 4 of Wands, Knight of Swords in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, King of Swords. So yeah, maybe put like your fiery little passion and need for excitement to the side for a fucking second and think more logically. Okay, King of Swords, very, very, very logical. There's also a little butterfly here on his thing. Page of Swords, study, and spy. I don't think you should spy, but I really think you should like study a bit more, maybe like relationships. Look into what you could do to kind of spice things up, liven things up, connect more, bring more intimacy in the relationship, not necessarily like physical intimacy, but some more, you know, emotional, mental connection and intimacy here. Go out and have some fucking fun, celebrate, go on a date, stop, you know, I don't know, man. I think a lot of this is just going in your head. You need to get a grip. I'm like scolding my Leos, but like for real, I just feel like you're being kind of apathetic and like bored to the whole situation, and just being like, oh, they're boring me or whatever, when, you know, you might be a little boring right now too, so giddy up. I feel like you're just a little bit all over the place and you don't really know what you want right now, and you need to figure that out because you might lose something great by just kind of being all over the fucking place. I feel like you're just being like defensive. It's like, you know, 7 of Wands is standing up for what you believe in, but, you know, in reverse, I feel like you're just kind of being defensive, like unnecessarily being like too guarded. You can trust this person. Maybe you do have some trust issues that you need to work on. So, you know, do that. Let's see what the oracles have to say. It's rare I scold people like that, but I feel really comfortable scolding my Leos because I'm a triple Leo. So I get it. I get how we get sometimes, you know? So reveal. I want to tell you the truth. I feel like you need to reveal to yourself what you really want. Like, you need to get on that page. You need to be honest and have that deeper conversation with your person. Runner. Yeah, so you might be kind of running away a little bit. Maybe it's trust issues. I don't want to run anymore. I don't feel like you do either. Maybe you have a bit of a hard time opening up. Like I said, trust issues. Maybe you're being a little avoidant and you're just like kind of getting complacent, being like, oh, this is boring. Maybe a healthy drama-free relationship is not what you're used to, so you find it boring. You got some work to do, okay, Leo, on yourself here. Unexpected outcome. So yeah, I feel like if you do that, things are gonna be pretty great and you're gonna be really surprised by the outcome of the situation. Like, I didn't see that outcome coming. Like, it's really good outcome. Like, come on. Like, it speaks for themselves, these cards, you know? That is a really good outcome. It's like in the current energy. So I feel like you have been thinking about having that conversation. So do it. Don't backtrack. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, yeah, you know, us Leos, we can be a little controlling. We're leaders, we're fire signs, we're kind of, you know, very intense. But I'm generally feeling this feeling of like you're not used to kind of a healthy relationship and to something that isn't dramatic. So it's just a question of kind of getting used to something that's not as chaotic and something that is healthy for you. And addressing like why you're so bored with what looks to me like a pretty good relationship and somebody that's kind of really there for you. You know, you're gonna have ups and downs in every relationship. It's like you gotta find one that's worth like fighting for and somebody that respects you and that's gonna fight for it too, which is, you know, what I'm getting here. Stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and fate will bring you romance. You're definitely like being super like a, what is it, a negative Nancy, you know, Debbie Downer, which is not very Leo-like energies. So maybe you need to work out a bit, eat a little bit better, okay? Because when you're not necessarily feeling the greatest, your mind's not there, you should start with, you know, the body. You treat your body a lot better and your mind's going to get there. You have the same microbiomes in your stomach than you do in your brain, right? So what you eat really does affect how you're going to feel. And then working out gives you endorphins, you know, so, or dopamine, whatever the fuck. The one there that makes you happy that you get from working out. You know what I'm trying to say. So you need to be more in your Leo vibes. Like Leos are naturally very optimistic, but we can get like pessimistic. That's like our lower polarity. So you need to, you know, be more in your upper polarity here. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel like you're the one right now who's like kind of not giving the love back. Not that I feel like you don't have it. I just feel like you're kind of bored. Like you maybe need a bit of like drama and chaos to kind of stay interested. But that's not love. That's like toxic. It's like a trauma bond, right? So, yeah. I feel like if you're with that person, obviously there was enough chemistry and attraction at some point so you can get that back. Like shit like that like goes up and down, you know? So it's up to you. It is up to you, but really kind of operate from a logical standpoint and don't do an impulse decision. Okay, Jesus. These motorcycles. It's kind of hot today for January. I have the balcony door open, but anywho, sorry about that. But yeah, don't make an impulse decision because, you know, impulse, emotional decisions or things you do out of boredom tend to be something that you'll regret. So I don't know, man, do what you want. But yeah, that is my advice. And ooh, well, Jesus, we are gonna get you a couple songs. I have to close it first before I shake it. Cause see, that's what happens when you act impulsively. It just, everything falls all over the place. So you gotta think first and look before you do something. So we'll get you a song or two. There could be some messages in there for you. I don't know if I've ever scolded somebody that bad in a reading. But nobody can be like, you hate Leos. So let's see. The links will be down below. If you like the video, okay, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. It helps me out either way. And leave a comment. And ooh, I love this song. This paper is fucking fucked up, but I need Maverick Sabre Okay, if that is not a song telling you that you need some more positive thinking and some more positivity in your life, it's like, I need sunshine. I'm not gonna sing it because I'm a very bad singer, but it's basically like, I need sunshine, I need better days, I need blah, blah, blah. But everything is your fucking perception at the end of the day. The way you look at things is really gonna change your perception, and it is a choice. So at the end of the day, you know, you can be pessimistic or be optimistic, but the only person that's really going to affect the most, it's you and how you feel like during those moments on a daily basis or whatever. So like, why be in that energy when you can be a happy little lion? So, you know, Sonder, what you heard. All right, so I don't know how that song goes, but check out these songs. There could be some added messages, and like, for real, I Need is very on point with this reading. I love that song. You should check it out. He has such a good, like, raspy, deep voice. It's very nice. Okay, so we're gonna pull like 3 cards to see for my single Leos, which I will be adding moving forward. I will do a portion for relationships and portion for singles, but if you're bored and single and really kind of bored about it, what should you do about it? The Empress, 9 of Cups, and Justice, 6 of Swords. Okay, so it's kind of a little bit of the same thing. Like, you need to move away from these kind of negative thoughts into more, you know, positive, calmer waters. Focus on yourself, your abundance. Make sure you're resting in your feminine energy. Well, if you're a woman, and if you're a guy, maybe you need to like accept more of your feminine energy and not be like toxic masculine type of vibes. You know, 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment. You know, maybe you need to go out a little bit, get dressed up a little bit more. Because they're all kind of dressed real nice, feeling themselves, being very confident. Like all 3 women on these pictures. So, and she's, you know, has a whole lot of drinks. She's been drinking all night. So maybe it's time to go out. If you don't drink, I'm not saying start drinking. But if you do like to go out for drinks and you haven't been lately, like maybe since the new year or, you know, over the holidays, maybe you were very low key, or just spend time with family, it's time to kind of go out there and kind of balance out like your work and your fun life, and your personal life. Get a little bit more balance and maybe make a little bit more time for dating, and balance all of that out. For real. And gotta make a little time for it. If you're not gonna give it space, if you're not even gonna try, I really feel like I'm talking to myself. I really don't give a fuck to try personally. But, you know, if you're really bored in general or with your love life, then you gotta kind of fucking try and put yourself out there a bit more. Like, dress up, go out, go meet people. Nobody's coming to knock on your door. Actually, that's not true either. One time, it was on my birthday, actually, not the last birthday, the one before. This fire inspector guy came and he's really hot, and we went on a date later. So sometimes they might come knock on your door, but you gotta be open and receptive to it, okay? You gotta put that energy out there, okay? And maybe like spend a little bit more time getting done up and getting ready and putting more care in your appearance. You know, Leos are kind of natural when it comes to that, but if we give a fuck, or we can bum it out too. But, you know, that is your advice. I will get you a song for my little singles. Okay, well, that flew out. Where did it go? Savannah, Brand New. I don't know if I can know what this song is, but Brand New. It's time to maybe, you know, show a new side of yourself, kind of spruce yourself up, and stop doing the same old thing and go try some new fucking brand new things, brand new activity, a brand new bar, a brand new, I don't know, like a church, I don't know, whatever the fuck you do, right? Like, I don't know. And yeah, try some new stuff. If you want some new things in your life, some new people, some new relationships, some new dating options, you're not gonna get that by doing the same thing you've been doing, basically, you know? All right, guys, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Bye.